So, two of the most famous people in terms of IWO members and cultural animators are Paul Robeson, the singer, the polyglot, the everything, right? Who becomes an IWO member because his friend, Louise Thompson Patterson, who's a VP, recruits him. And he becomes one of the spokespeople for the IWO. He's not just performing at concerts, Ballad for Americans, or some of his other work. He actually produces pamphlets encouraging people to join the IWO because he knows how important the benefits are. And he really wants an interracial order in which people of African origin in America, enslaved or any other part of the diaspora, are fully embraced. And this represents his ideals. Now, we also have Langston Hughes. Bob, would you like to talk about Langston Hughes' involvement?
Yeah, well, Hughes was a good friend of, again, Louise Thompson Patterson, and some of his poetry books were first published by the IWO. We have a chapter focusing on his activism used in the IWO. He also organized with Louise what was called the Harlem Suitcase Theater, which was activist theater in, like it says, Harlem. And they did a play of his, Don't You Want to Be Free? They did other satirical plays in the late 30s, early 40s. Hughes was himself later called before the House Un-American Activities Committee. Uh, as far as we know, he was not a member of the party, but he saw the kind of interracial activism in the IWO as part of that broad popular front call for racial justice. And yeah, some phenomenal cultural producers who were involved in a
Later, I
big
find
way with
myself.
the organization, the IWO, that is. Yeah.
So the Suitcase Theater starts off in the Solidarity Lodge in Harlem as part of the IWO. And when Robeson's attacked, which happens pretty fast in the 40s after the war, the IWO has his back literally and organizes concerts on his behalf as fundraisers.
Yeah. And and of course we know, right, his passport was pulled, right? So Robeson, that is, so his international singing and acting career was kind of ground to a halt. So uh, the IWO provided him with a lot of venues that he otherwise wouldn't have had in late 1940s and early 50s US.